What's up, Cowboys Nation? Today, we have one of those news stories that could completely shake up the future of the Dallas Cowboys. But before I tell you everything, you know the drill, right? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything about our beloved team. And at the end, I want to hear your opinion, so get ready to drop a comment. Now, tell me, have you ever imagined a Cowboys defense that gives no chances to opponents? One that destroys offensive lines and terrifies any quarterback in the league? Well, it looks like Jerry Jones might have the chance to make that a reality. Behind the scenes, rumors point to a bold move that could make the Cowboys defense one of the most feared in the NFL. But hold on! Before revealing this bombshell, let's understand how the Cowboys got to this point and what it could mean for the future of the franchise. If there's one thing that became clear last season, it's that the Cowboys defense is the heart of the team. With Micah Parsons dominating the game and Trayvon Diggs securing interceptions, the defensive unit is already one of the most respected. However, there was still something missing, a game changer, a player capable of elevating this defense even further and placing Dallas among the Super Bowl favorites. Now, get this, the name being discussed to reinforce the Cowboys is none other than Myles Garrett. That's right. The 2023 Defensive Player of the Year might be available for a trade, and Dallas has emerged as one of the most speculated destinations. And you know what makes this even more interesting? Garrett is a Dallas-Fort Worth native, and a return home could be a huge motivator for him to wear the star on his helmet. With the Browns finishing the season with a disappointing 3-14 record, Garrett has not hidden his frustration and has made it clear that he wants to compete for something bigger. Cleveland, stuck with a massive contract for Deshaun Watson, might be willing to move on from their star to rebuild, and that's where the Cowboys come into play. According to Anthony Licciardi of Athlon Sports, two potential trade proposals could bring Garrett to Dallas. The first involves a pre-draft trade, where the Cowboys would send their number 12 and number 44 picks in 2025, along with a first and fourth round pick in 2026. The second option is a post-draft trade, with Dallas giving up a first and second round pick in 2026 and 2027. If the trade happens before the draft, the Browns would get more immediate value since Dallas holds a high pick in 2025. However, the team would take a major salary cap hit by trading Garrett before June 1st. On the other hand, if the deal is made after that date, Cleveland would gain more financial relief, which could increase the likelihood of the trade happening. But let's be honest, would Jerry Jones really make such a bold move? Considering he wasn't willing to pay for Derrick Henry, it's hard to imagine him giving up so many draft picks and taking on a $125 million contract for 2 years. However, think about the impact of this trade. A defensive line featuring Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons would be an absolute nightmare for any opposing offense. Imagine the pressure on quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy in the playoffs. This could be the missing piece to finally push the Cowboys to the long-awaited Super Bowl. Not only would Garrett add elite pass rushing ability, but he would also make life easier for the Cowboys secondary. With the defensive front wreaking havoc, cornerbacks like Trayvon Diggs and Darren Bland would have more opportunities to make plays on the ball. This kind of defensive unit could elevate the Cowboys beyond just being a playoff contender. They could become the team to beat in the NFC. But of course, any move of this magnitude comes with risks. The cost in draft capital is steep, and Garrett's contract would take up a significant portion of the salary cap. That could mean fewer resources to re-sign key players or bring in additional reinforcements. Are the Cowboys willing to bet big on a player of Garrett's caliber, knowing that the window to win is now? And let's not forget the chemistry aspect. The Cowboys already have a strong defensive locker room with leaders like Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. Would Garrett's arrival disrupt that balance, or would he be the final piece needed to form an unstoppable unit? And now I want to hear from you, Cowboys fans. Would you approve of this trade? Do you think Myles Garrett is the piece that would make the Cowboys defense unstoppable? Or do you think the price is too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss this huge possibility. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Share it with your fellow Cowboys fans, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news about the most beloved team in the NFL. See you next time, Cowboys Nation.